kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a request from one of my subscribers, and this is for a date and walnut cake. Now this is the recipe that I use and that I got from my nan, so I hope you like it. Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to put brown sugar into my bowl. I'm then going to use 3 eggs. Ooh, minus the shell just sliding down the bottom there. I do that every time, don't I? Right, we're going to put this in and we're going to whip this until it's really light and fluffy. And there we go. Now, that's all the beating this is going to have, so I'm going to get rid of my mixer. You can see just how light and fluffy this is. It looks almost mousse-like. We're not going to beat this again, so that needed doing properly. I have my dates, and I boiled the kettle, and I poured on the water. These have been chopped, not too small, but chopped a bit. And I've left those to steep until they've gone cold. So we'll be using those in 1 minute. This recipe calls for oil, not butter. So in goes my oil. There we go. My flour. This is just all-purpose flour with 2 teaspoons of baking powder in it. I've got half wholemeal flour and half just regular all-purpose flour. In we go with that. Of course I have my walnuts. Pop those in. And finally we have our date mix, all in, water as well. All we're going to do is stir this together now. I'm going to take a tip someone gave me a while back because things tend to spin around on this mat, and I'm using just a damp tea towel to stir this through. Now we've put all that air in there, so we don't want to lose it, so do cut and fold, cut and fold until it's all together. And that's pretty much the recipe. Make sure you can't see any more pockets of flour in there. Once you're happy that you have no more pockets in there, we're going to transfer this to a lined baking tin. I think I'm quite happy with that. Put my spoon to one side. I'm going to start off actually trying to pour that in. My pan's slightly smaller than the 8-inch. I had 8-inch, I had 7-inch or 10-inch. I didn't have the 8. Beautiful. As usual, I've got it everywhere. We're going to put this in a preheated oven on 170 degrees now, and we're going to cook this for 50 to 60 minutes. When you can put a skewer into it and it comes out clean, you know it's cooked, but don't open the oven until the 55 to 60 minutes is up. I'll see you then. Well, my cake is cooked and it's been out of the oven for about 10 minutes. So I'm now going to take the paper off and put it on a wire rack to cool completely. Now there's 2 things I could do with this. I could leave it as is and then just give it a dusting of icing sugar. be absolutely perfect. I want to make mine look a little bit more special, so I'm going to be making a chocolate ganache to go over the top of that, because chocolate goes beautifully with this cake. Once this is cool, I'll make the ganache and we'll finish it off. Well, I'm about to make my ganache, and what I've done is I've put 100 grams of chocolate in the microwave, just for 30 seconds, that's all, because I want this to melt nicely. Now you can do this over a bain-marie, or you can stick it in the microwave. Here I've got 100 grams of cream, which I'm going to pour on. So all I need to do now is stir this together until it's really nice and smooth. Oh, look at this, beautiful. I'm just going to knock it back down. Oh. Make sure you get that cream and chocolate really well put together. Just making sure I've got it all off the bottom. There we go. Look at that, looking beautiful. Now all I'm going to do is just stir that now until it's cooled. Dip my finger in. That is delightful. I'm then going to pour this over the top of my cake. Whoa. And hope I get it right, because I get one go at this in the middle and just let it drizzle. That's all I'm going to do, is let it drizzle. Bit more, bit more. Oh. Then I'm just going to take a few walnuts and just plop them around the edge. There we go, beautiful. Now this will do 8 to 10 people. Oh look, how beautiful does that look? All I need to do now is let this set and we can taste it. I'll see you for the taste test. Well, look at this. How good does that look? I am so pleased with the way this has come out today. And just to drizzle that ganache over is great. I'm not even going to clean the plate up, to be fair. We need to try it. That looks beautiful. Oh, see if I can get it. There we go. I don't want to put my thumb on it. Look at this. Beautiful. Let's pop that to one side. Look. That looks wonderful. Beautiful. I'm going to try this now. I'm not very keen on dates, to be fair. I know a lot of people aren't. Oh, actually, look at that. That is light, moist, and beautiful. Absolute success. I am so pleased with this. Now this will keep up to 5 days. No problem at all. I don't think it could have gone any better. And what an easy recipe. That ganache just finishes it off a treat. Could have just used it with icing sugar, but how good does that look? So little effort. One of the easiest recipes you'll ever make. Well, I'm going to go and eat all this now, this bit. And I think my husband's going to be very, very pleased with this. Well, if you liked what you saw, please like, share and subscribe to see me making more delicious, cost-effective food. Thank you for watching.